Indeed, we are back. Give to the needy. They feeling sad, not the greedy. They so whack. Hey y'all, how's it going, y'all? We are back for a reality imbalance words of power oracle reading. Okay, y'all. Yes, definitely. So let's get into this words of power oracle reading. Okay. So these are my words of power oracle deck. Okay, that I developed. I forget how many years ago, but they are here. They are affiliated with the majority of some of my old and my new words of power affirmations that I have on my website, okay, and that are on Amazon. These instill themselves words of power, the originator, the OG, the foundation, the blueprint, okay, the starting point of reality and balance words of power, okay. So we have drawn out an oracle reading from all of the magnificence that comes with reality and balance. So we have come back again to instill more words of power into your foundation, into your day to day, okay, in your life, in your growth, in your path, okay, in your moments, in your breath, all right. The more words of power, the more positivity we instill every day, the more it become more of a cycle, okay, the more it become a pattern, the more it would become a hobby. All right, so that's why we continue to come back, right, to do words of power. So don't forget to thumbs up the video and know more about on realityandbalance.com. So the first card we have, everyone, is I am the uncommon cure, and the number 10. We have 46. I am the uncommon cure. So right away, back to back, they want to let you know, your ancestors and your spiritual guides, that you're not here to lean on some external whatever is going on the outside, all right? Like we always talk about how everything is just orchestrated and structured for us all already, right? Off the bat, your first card is I am the uncommon cure. Mainly, we're not going to see commercials marketing for you and your family. We're not going to see commercials and marketing for you and your deities or your ancestors or your angels, okay, or your spiritual guides. You're not going to see that on a TV. You're going to see that in your bird's eye. You're going to know that internally. This is something that is endowed within, that you are the uncommon cure. So make that as your own commercialization, make that as your own blueprint, your own foundation, right? Okay. You are the uncommon cure. We all, each individually, have our own blueprint of our own healing modalities that's already written within us. Okay. That's our first card today. And it already is letting us know it's at number 10. So we have number 10 here. We're in a number 10 year. Okay. We're in a number 10 year. You are the uncommon cure. So quit looking outside. Somebody is talking about some corn or some, I don't know what's up with some corn on the cob, or I don't know, maybe you have an ear of corn. Maybe that can be your uncommon cure. Okay. Lovely. Thank you. Yeah, we got to do this words of power oracle reading. Thank you for that. Ancestors giving us number 10, letting us know right off the bat that you are the uncommon cure. It's like being on your own TV show when they're like, you're not the father, you're not the father, you're the father. It's like, you have the cure, you have the cure, you have the cure, you have the cure. Okay. I can relax and let go. It's the next card for the next individual, for the collective. Your ancestors, your spiritual guides want you to know that life can be a series of serious events, but when do you have time to put on your dancing shoes? One of my favorite words of power affirmations is I can have fun, right? So your ancestors and spiritual guides let you know that there's too much war going on. There's too much atrocities going on the outside, y'all. There's a whole lot going on, attempts to lower the senses of who you are. That's why you forgot that you were the uncommon cure originally. All right. They want you to know that you can relax and let go. You know, people are like, relax and give it to your God, give it to your goddess, give it to your ancestors. Just let it go all together. Because one thing that I have learned from talking to a million of old people since the day that I was born is that the one wish that they had was that they enjoyed their life, that they enjoyed their experiences. They were always on edge, they were always trying to perform and put on faces for other people. But yet, who are we more drawn to? Those people who are confident, those people who have their own air about them, okay? They're not looking, to fulfill somebody else's dream. They're here to fulfill their own dream, okay? And with that is just letting your worry and your anxiety, give it to something else, give it to the dirt, do some meditation, give it to the water, but let it go, because umpteenth million times, that is the one thing that most older people, all right, that I've been knowing since before I was even born, we're saying that the one thing that they wanted to do in their life was just to enjoy it, okay? And, they didn't have so much of the outside defects in technology that was taking away all their attention. It was other things, okay, that was within them that was taken away from the senses of being their uncommon cure. So get yourself back in relation to who you are and relax and let go. It's just like the hermit, also going inside, going internal. And it's also number 27 here. We like to consolidate the numbers together, y'all. So 27 and equal 9. So we're going automatically to this transformation. So for me, this is like the hermit entirely going within. All right. Analyzing your own thoughts, but relaxing in that whole mission while you analyze your own thoughts as well. That is a process to learn, is to not hold on to like so many picture movies inside of your mind, so many picture movies in the frame that's going on, right? You are balanced. This is number 7. So we got number 10, the first card. The second card is number 9. The third card is number 7. I am balanced. Whoever that is out there for, you guys, okay? You are balanced in the structure in your ways. Okay. There's nothing that is going to tilter you, right? Like little dumb pettiness people tend to do to each other day to day just because people don't have nothing better else to do. Well, you don't pay attention to that. You don't have time. It doesn't even necessarily register probably till much later on. Okay. When you are in this mission of being balanced, it's like, oh, okay, I'm pretty much structured internally, is because inside within my mind's eye, right, I have positivity going on. So I'm not looking into that until ancestors tell me or spiritual guides tell me later, like, oh, okay, there was somebody who was trying to trip you up, who stuck their leg out, but it didn't work out. As a matter of fact, you didn't even acknowledge it because you are internally not perplexed by, okay, that's what that card is. And this is why they're letting you know that you can relax and let go in that same instance as well. Relax and let go. You are the uncommon cure. So we had 10 as we are in the number 10 year, letting us know that we are the uncommon cure. Right? We had number 9. I can relax and let go. Okay. Being internally within. A lot more they're saying about that too. I am balanced, being number 7. Number 7 is a spiritual, powerful number too. Imagine if it was 777, but singular number 7 is saying that directly, that ancestors and your angels and all the beautiful cheerleaders, right? Those higher adept cheerleaders that are like, go, 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 are letting you know that you are balanced. So that is one thing to hone on, okay, and give joy to, okay, and be inspirational about when this card comes up. Because people, automatically will say whatever as far as being balanced, but it's nothing to be like showy or showboat. There's nothing about that to showboat off of. People will know, children will know, dogs will know, animals will know, okay? They know. Because you're not performing. Ultimately, they know, because when everybody is gone, okay, when the cameras and all that stuff, the lights are off, okay, when the sun goes down, who's really watching. Okay. It's your animals, your pets. I don't got no pets, no animals, but they do be watching though. I know they be paying attention because they know who's real and who's staying on top of their game and not, honestly. Wow. Now we got down to a single digit number with number 3. I deserve to be noticed. Interesting. So y'all, when this card did come out back in the day, okay, I deserve to be noticed. With all those cards that came directly in front of that, okay, being balanced, being in your hermit stage, meaning you are like leveled completely in so many different directions, so many different angles, like you've been tested and trialed in so many different angles. Now they got you in the number 3 realm. Now you're on board with number 3, that you have something to be noticeable for. As if you are not like the influencer as far as like on social media, but you are a role model. Okay. People, entities, mutts, insects want to be near you. They will be uplifted by you naturally, okay, because of all this that's going on, okay, within the instance of yourself as having that stability, internal, external, being able to not telling people gossip bullshit, okay? You have the ability to not hold on to anything that's negative, all right? Nothing at all. That doesn't even permeate. It doesn't even touch down whatsoever, okay? Because you are on that bridge of, this is like giving Marie Laveau, this is giving like the high priestess, okay, as being I am the uncommon cure, especially because this is number 10 with 1 and 0 is giving like both forces coming together, the masculine and the feminine, both balancing, okay? And I feel like those cowrie shells are open, drifting over here with Marie Laveau. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. I am the uncommon cure here. Okay, this is the first card. Sorry, there's a cute dog over there, really cute. I was trying not to stare at it too much, just really fast. So I say all that is because this is the time, this is the moment. You most likely already know this, okay, that you stand out, not in an egotistical way, but in the way of being a role model for those around in any environment. It's not like you go inside an environment and try to look to be the role model. You're not looking to be the light, okay? But they are letting you know, your ancestors and spiritual guides, that you deserve to be noticed. Okay, let's go. Ashe. You deserve it. You deserve that spotlight. You deserve the shine. All you need to do is just show up, all right, in this divine spiritual number in number 3, okay? You, yourself, and I, you, your ancestors, your spiritual guides, okay? It can be you, the power of 3 heroes, all right? That is strong with the power of 3, now that I come and think about it, as far as being noticed, like, so that's 4 cards. Is there any other patterns that already came out that we can talk about? Because 3 is its own single number. That's the most powerful gift right here. It's funny that that just came out. We'll pull another card to see if there's like more to the story, guys. All right, like I said, this is the first one giving us number 10, our number 10 year. That's giving like the high priestess, a high ascendant master. That's letting you know that the X and O's and everything is all lined up. Okay, you don't even have to go to the store to buy anything that's new when it comes to like something that you need that's speaking to you intuitively. You can just walk in the store, honestly, and your ancestors, your spiritual guides are speaking to you right then and there, like, go over there and go get that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Go try that. It's nothing on your list. You know what I'm saying? You are the uncommon cure. Like, honestly, because I know a lot of times we be going to YouTube or going to other people for your own technology, but it's already written within. The stuff could already be around your house that you need. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Whatever you need, you practically already have it right now, or you're yet like 1 foot away of discovering the things that you need, because you are the uncommon cure. This is the power of the number 10 year. We're getting into the abundance as I see all these robins, right, stacked up over here. It's okay. Sometimes it'd be the crows, but now it's the robins. So it's like 13 robins. The energy be high, so I have to at least try to calm down slightly because it'd be severely high, y'all. Okay. So last card was I Am Balance, right? No, I Deserve to Be Noticed. That's the most potent card. Before that is I Am Balance. All right. Let's see if there's another card because that's 4 already. Let's see if there's more to the story that we can see what's inspirational, what's going on around the background. You know what I'm saying? That dark light energy that's just permeating, nobody can see. All right. But it is here. All you need to do is just pull from it because it's all around. Any form of high vibrational uplifting words of powers are all around, baby. And when they're attached to numbers too, that is just a whole other level of ashe. Look over here right second. Who said I know? What that mean? Oh, yeah. First, they were perched up on this fence, a couple of them, because, birds, they think they smart. They be watching, I'm telling y'all, they think they like family or something. They always be around, they always commune, they always want to be around people, birds, more specifically, and they be watching, okay? I am learning to listen to my body signal is number 33. Power master number 33. We just left with the number 3, okay? With I Deserve to Be notice was number 3. Now we have the power number of 33. I am learning my body's signals, okay? That piggyback a lot about what I was just saying, that about you being the uncommon cure, as well as that you don't necessarily have to go buy things that you might feel like that may ascend you spiritually. It can already be in your own home. You could be wearing it, you could be having it. All you need is some water, okay? So this is like this communication in this high mastery number. This is given like 2 sets of divinity, okay? Just say 2 heads of divinity, okay? Sources. Let's just say you have the masculine set of 3 sources of divinity and you have the feminine set of divinity, okay? So now we're back again with the X and the O's and the 1s and the 0s. Like this is like, say affinity, okay? Say 3 affinity ascended masters on both sides, both heads, all right, are communion with you right now at this moment, all right? So listening to your body signals require you for, obviously, is to step out of yourself, all right? It's not to be it's odd because when you're people, when you'll get to a point where you won't feel like, okay, I hear this bird over here chirping, I'm going to go look. Or I see this over here giving my attention over here, I'm going to go look. You're going to naturally be able to sense what's going on. You're going to naturally be able to hear what's going on. You're going to be naturally be able to see what's going on without having to physically move your body. It's just something that's going to be shown to you, something that's going to be told to you, like a whisper, like a wind that is coming to you before, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to directly turn your head, so you don't have to directly look over there. All you have to do is just stand still and receive all messages, okay? This is when, people generally get to this level when they've been meditating for a long time. You know what I'm saying? They be knowing when the wind, they feel the slight cut of the wind. I'm telling you, and there's messages through the wind. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that because I don't know. My meditation comes through so many different avenues, but meditation is replenishing. So not to say that you have to meditate certain X amount of hours to receive and listen to this full ascended master magician force right here with being able to listen to your body signal. So the wind is one way of experiencing sigils in nature around you. Okay, so nature doesn't necessarily have to be red robins. Okay. Nature can also be the elementals around you, like the aromas around you, the wind around you, what you can hear, those things around you are communicating with you. Those are nature, those are natural elements as well. So stay in tune with that. All right. I don't know. I'm kind of like a weirdo. Sometimes I go outside, I directly look in the trees like, hmm. And that's because I don't care. Like, I know people are like, well, what is she looking at? I'm just like, what top dog is on the top of the tree today? What is the tallest tree where a bird is perched at? Because I know it can see all and I want to see it too. And we connect that way. Moving on. Because it's like, okay, there's a bird at the tallest tree and I know it's watching and see all, but I want to see. But what I've noticed from that is that they don't like to be seen in that way. They want to be the only one that has the bird's eye view that can see all around. So when you notice the bird is like, okay, you see it fluffing its feathers and it's like, okay, I've noticed, but no, nobody hardly look in the sky anymore. So this is a really special card, being able to listen to your body signals. Okay. And not foretelling the world, or not even foretelling the left hand or the right hand what it is, okay, but experiencing other natural things without, so you're listening to your body signals outside of yourself, y'all. Okay, not only nature but the natural senses that are all around you as well. And I said all that is because this is 3-3. This is ascended master numbers. When I see the threes, I automatically think of family. I automatically think of unison. Like automatically, it's always been like that, especially 333 is something to do with family, ascended masters, either the family here, like the ascended aspects of themselves are speaking through you, or those who had already overcome this plane are surrounded by you right now. But just to be aware, okay, of the natural ability to listen to your body's signals in those multifaceted way of how I explain it, okay? And I mean, like, going into the store, it's not even on my list, but baby, thank you, because I needed that. All right. Or just all of a sudden you feel a wind and you feel comforting, or all of a sudden you get a wind and you get a new message, or sounds or something else. We can, sounds can be tricky. So your ascended master spiritual guides are letting you know that this is the complete time. I don't know why though. Why? Because I feel like I'm getting like wintertime. I'm getting like flu symptoms and shit, which is really weird because a month ago, I'm like, we're getting ready to have spring early. So over here, we may have spring a little bit early, although it's kind of raining, but I feel like they're like the flu and the cold, like it's ramping up again, which I find to be strange for going on March, but it really is not. So we're still keeping up on herbal teas, our hot teas, and lots of water, right? I don't know why, like the sense of, I know I am the uncommon cure here, but like the cold and flu just populated. Okay. The cold and flu populated, although spring is on the rise, the cold and flu is populated for some reason, whoever that is for, whoever that's meant to be, because there has been a few people wearing masks and coughing, and it's, no, we're not doing that. We're not a fan. So if there's even an instance, just bump up your vitamin C, honey, go get some oranges. Okay. Even like fruit and things are good for stomach ache or upset stomach or imbalances like that, like little citrusy fruit, just some fruit. Sometimes a little fruit, you know what I'm saying, will help bring balance to your intestines, okay, and to your bowels. A lot of times we'll be going out into the stores and buying unnecessary stuff, and sometimes you just need an apple, okay, or some oranges, like basic stuff that you used to eat when you were a kid, okay, a banana, Sometimes you just need to get to the basic things instead of going and buying all these multi lovely things, y'all. I'm about to get out of here so I can go to the gym. Surprise y'all here. Thanks y'all for hanging out. Yeah, 0 and 1 are binary coding. Yeah, I know. You know, they have to have some kind of binary encoding. Is there anywhere where there isn't no binary? There was somewhere I read where they're attempting to remove binary altogether. In identities. I can accept my feelings, and number 6. So this is another single digit number that's coming through. I can accept my feelings. This is for like a Cancer sign or for like a Pisces sign, someone that's dealing with like watery sources. Okay, so when I think about accepting feelings in number 6, because first of all, number 6 is balance, right? That number 3 and 3. Again, once again, we're getting like these multiples of 3 here. So if that means anything to y'all, 3, 3, 3s, the power 3s, multiples of 3. Okay, so when I say I can accept my feelings, is that okay, maybe I feel a certain type of way because maybe I need to do some more in another area. Boom, acknowledgement, awareness. I accept that I don't like this person simply because I haven't worked on myself in that area. Boom, acknowledge. I accept that. Now I know better, therefore, so I can do better. Because to feel certain type of way of something that's external outside of you is like almost a form of saying that you don't value yourself. Basically, you're limited it in a lot of different resources, right? When you feel something about someone else outside of you. Oh, I don't like this person. Oh, wow, look at their hair. I don't like their hair. Or something, because what you don't know unconsciously is because that you feel a certain type of ways because you see something in them, basically, that either you don't like or something you're missing or whatever it is, because there is no reason why someone would say, oh, I don't like that person. You don't even know them. You haven't even met them. And they get us the most of this online with celebrities and all these people that you will never meet in your life. Okay. So you don't like them is because they have more money than you, okay? And they have more clout than you. Okay, accept that and just do better. So acceptance coming with acknowledging why that you cannot accept what's making you emotional, what's throwing you off internally, right? Your feelings is dealing with your emotions, so it's just controlling you, right? This is 6, but it's giving you that mercy. Okay, it's giving you that slight spanking. It's not like a fire energy. This is giving you like that merciful, I give you the benefit of a doubt. Okay, number was coming through for your angels and your spiritual guides when they're saying, you need to accept your feelings. All right. Accept the things outside of you that you're afraid of, or accept the things that are outside of you or people that you don't like, and just work on yourself entirely, because those emotions and those feelings are predicting your now, your day-to-day lifestyle. Okay, your feelings, your emotions, it controls what you're going to do next, what you're going to think next. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's weird. How do you interact with the next person or the next conversation when you were just talking mess about somebody before that? Like, how do you bounce back? No, those emotions and that aura stays with you. Okay, those are feelings that are pushing you, stays with you. So I had, sometimes I don't even think that we are consciously aware that we don't like people, okay, in certain things. Is simply because we don't know them, or simply because we don't have experience in those areas altogether. So once we start accepting that, oh, hold on, wait a minute, let me check myself, judge, and let's not be judged, right? We're not allowing our emotions to control our thoughts, our dealings with other people. because, that's why we got all, we used to have all the Maury's and all the Jerry Springer shows and all that shit. I hope that makes sense. When I watch it back, I'm going to see if it does, y'all. So that's number 6. And this is a single number, which is powerful too in itself. We've been on here for 30 minutes. Let me get my cell phone out of here so I can be decent and not be up all night and get some stuff done. But I'm going to go work out. But other than that, so we had 2 single digit numbers. We had the multiples of 3s that were just permeating, right? So apparently, as we were talking about the birds and the robins and how they were communal and how they're family, there's always family, okay? There's always those who passed away, right? Those who are on the other side, you just can't see them, okay? Who likes to come through, for me, are birds, because birds are communal. They like community. They like to be around people. They're always hanging out. They always want to be around people. Birds is what I see. So I feel like that number 333 and the numbers 3 are attached to ancestors, right? Family, especially with I deserve to be noticed. That was the number 3 that came out, because you are balanced. You already know that you're self-healing. They want you to know that you are self-healing. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Just don't tell anybody. Okay. Be your own unique species. Okay. And then you have the number 6, right? Accepting your feelings, so you can just wash away all of those barriers, right? Because if you watch enough social media and TV, right, you're always going to be you're always going to be judging people. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. Oh, they did that. Oh, they did this. You know what I'm saying? So check yourself in that way, a judge, and let's not be judged. Okay. Accepting your feelings. Understand why you don't like these people that you've never met before in your life. Okay. That it's all orchestrated anyway. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. I'm going to the gym.